So the problem with the shower right now is that the customer's complaining that it's leaking. So they had a plumber out. The plumber plugged the drain and tested the shower pan, and the shower pan was leaking. You can see all the mold behind the vanity cabinet. So that's where they started noticing the problem. There's a couple soft spots here, and they think that the culprit might actually be the shower liner. We've had a couple of different showers that we have taken apart where you have those 2x4 benches that they have here, and then the shower liner wraps on the bench. That's usually where showers tend to leak. There's usually cuts there, the glue gives out, and then they start to leak. Keeping the same fixtures, so the fixtures are gonna stay, and the door is gonna stay. So we'll have to make our new shower with the same dimensions that we have for the door and the glass. That's all mold on top of the bench. And you can see the mold behind over there. So the water must have been seeping through that corner there, working its way down, and that's how the vanity got all that mold on it. So the liner here should have wrapped on the curve and should have extended all the way. And this bench should have been covered with a liner. So you can see that it's cut right there as well. It doesn't wrap all the way on the curve. So it's not leaking on that corner. It's just leaking on this side, and it's usually the bench. You'll see this bench that we're going to be constructing in this shower here, and it's a different style of bench where you're not going to have any issues like this because the bench goes on the inside of the shower after everything's been waterproofed. Hey guys, so I wanted to give you an update as to what's going on here. So we took out the concrete, the tile, and the first thing that we noticed was that there's no pre-slope underneath. There's no pre-slope on the slab, and then the drain is sitting about 3/4 inch higher than the bottom of the shower liner. So this is creating a step going up, and of course that's incorrect. But the other thing that we noticed was that for some reason it looks like they cut around the bucket, the soil bucket that is there, and it looks like they cut around it. I don't know what their thinking was. Maybe any water that went through the shower liner would just drain out through the bucket or through the ground, through the bottom of the slab. I want to show you the shower liner. Bear with me. Sáquelo, pa. You see that? That's 1 inch, maybe a ½ inch that it was wrapped up to the top. You can't make that stuff up, man. So we got the shower liner done. So that's the liner. We tested it last night, so we didn't lose any water. So that's fine there. Now the hardy board is going in right now. We re-insulate it and ran 2 ceiling lights. We back butter every single tile, and then we lay it. And you see all that thin set bleeding through. We're gonna clean that up before we leave for the day. But we always make sure that every single tile where we're gonna have our door attached to the wall, making sure that you have a solid base for it, so that whenever you tap your holes for the door, for the hinges of the door, or for the fixed panel that goes there, the fixed glass panel, we make sure that that is a solid piece so that there's no problems tapping the holes and that the tiles are not gonna crack once we drill those holes. So that's the river rock there. River rock going down. Like a waterfall.
To settle down, day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you, something say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the